Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon Reviews for November 20th, 2021, which I was SpaceBaker2448 and Rapid Epsilon.
I think the Discord thing at some point, because that is not how I had that set up.
Oh no. Yeah, I think it's got some extra space on it right now.
I think what might have happened might have been they changed something with it.
Probably.
I can get. I'd hit the right thing.
I can't believe one thing we get to talk about is real. Actually, no. Two things we have to talk about this week are fucking real. Because, like, one was the rumor. And then it turned out to be real, and I'm just like, okay, sure.
That's still wrong. Discord break something? That what's actually happened?
Probably. It's what they get for trying to get on the NFT game.
I don't even.
So yeah, we have fun stuff to talk about, and a not fun thing to talk about at the start of it. But tell me, what have you been playing the last couple weeks?
I mean, the other day I did pick up it just to kind of scratch having for Master Chief Collection. And yep, Discord has broke it because I am completely fixing this and it is not changing anything. Okay then, good to know you guys broke it.
Thanks, Discord.
I'm not gonna try to. I give up.
So it was just regular Halo, not new Halo.
I mean, Master Chief Collection Halo.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Regular, yeah. I've played more of the new Halo. I'm still okay with it. I do think, even for Big Team Battle, a couple of the maps are a bit too big at the moment.
I feel like with me, yeah, I get Halo big on the player side, but I've always kind of just liked playing the campaign.
Yeah.
And I guess that's probably why I kind of liked Firefight to a certain degree too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might not be touching Infinite Touch. Because, you know, right now New Halo is only multiplayer.
Yeah. I did pick up the Battle Pass just to have it, since, hey, if you pick it up, it never expires. Cool. So I can come back to this when the progression is not a fucking snail. Because I feel it still feels fairly egregious even for the free-to-play game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care your season lasts till May. It's still kind of egregiously slow. Especially when we have nothing to customize with.
I did see where they said they were going to be reevaluating progression, so Maybe that'll be good for it.
Yeah. I've played more Super Robot Wars 30.
Now that you actually could.
Yes, it's still really good. I'm still really enjoying it. The first DLC actually did come out, which was surprisingly faster than I thought it would, because they only announced it like a week or two before launch, and it came out last week. But it's a majority of like the main character units from the Sakura Wars games, which are Sega Tactics games. Which I have found out that the people who made Valkyria Chronicles made Sakura Wars. And now I have the desire to go play one of the Sakura Wars games. Because 1 has a fan translation. And I think 4 got released in English. So it's possible for me to play at least 2 of them. But that, new Gundam unit, so I don't care. And then another, like, 70s anime big robot unit, which, cool. I don't particularly care. And then a Super Robot Wars original unit from one of the older games that is a tiger/dragon transformer thing is the best way I can describe it. I've used it in 1 map and I really like it. Because it's just, what if Giant Super Robot did a bunch of martial arts stuff? So I'm on board.
Fair.
But yeah, it's still really good. I'm still enjoying it. I don't know when DLC 2 is dropping, because the Netflix Ultraman stuff is supposed to be in DLC 2. So I kind of want to wait to beat the game until after DLC 2 comes out, and then beat it, and then have like a fresh new game plus save file if the supposed DLC 3 and 4 come out. Because I know a while back there was a leak of some kind that said what the DLC was going to be for Super Robot Wars 30. And what's in 1 and what's in 2 was on that list verbatim. And it had more. So they were going to do 4 DLCs. I don't know if that's changed or not. But if it does, there's more to come.
I mean, they've already pumped out 1 this quick. Chances are we will be.
I wouldn't surprise me, because they've also included another free Super Robot Wars original unit just alongside the DLC update. So you get an extra unit on top of the DLC stuff. Which it wouldn't surprise me if they did that again. Because, like, so far it's been Super Robot Wars OG, which is kind of just the original set of games. But considering that this is built on the same stuff that was it VX and T are built on, I believe? And one of those original units I used in T. It wouldn't surprise me if they maybe throw us the protagonist for VX and T as well. Because fuck it, the assets are there. It's a simple flip. Because the only thing they have to do is extra dialogue. Well, written dialogue, and that's cheap. That's the cheap stuff.
True.
Which, that would be cool, because in T, you did have, like, a special mission where you got to interact with the protagonist of V and X, but it was just for 1 mission and then they disappeared. So it would be cool if maybe all 3 protagonists got to be in this game as usable units. That, or they just decide to go fucking buck wild and go, here's all the protagonist units from all the Super Robot Wars games in 1 game since it's the 30th anniversary, because fucking why not? This has sold millions of dollars. I think it might be the highest selling Super Robot Wars game at this point, potentially. But that's not much else. Not really. I'm just diving back into the 30 and dumping a couple hours in. There's something else I've been watching that is video game related, but I'll save that for the end of the show. especially because everybody's been talking about it. Like, holy shit, this is the most I've heard about related to this franchise in a general conversation, probably in an eternity.
Oh, then.
Yeah. But shall we hit the news then? You got nothing else.
I guess we shall.
Alright, we start off with the serious material. So, the ongoing story with Activision Blizzard has taken more turns, as it has turned out that CEO Bobby Kotick is a part of the conversation now. The Wall Street Journal has reported that Kotick was aware of several of the sexual harassment allegations and intervened to stop consequences from falling upon the ones perpetrating said sexual harassment allegations. And because of this, and the continuing just fucking garbage that keeps getting revealed in Activision Blizzard's closet, people are calling for his fucking head and demanding his resignation.
Fair.
Like, we have seen an employee walk out. 700 employees under Activision Blizzard have signed a petition saying, fucking leave. Unfortunately, the board for Activision Blizzard has supported Bobby Kotick. But you know what Kotaku did?
What?
Kotaku put the entire board on blast and listed every single person on Activision Blizzard's board and just put them on blast of, this is who they are, this is the shit they're probably caught up in as well, this is their business. What you do with this information is what you do. Because it's public record. Kotaku doing the good work. So yeah, this is yet another turn in this that is a story that is not going away anytime soon. Crap, I forgot to add one thing in. I can't believe I forgot about that. I must have missed it. But yeah, any other thoughts on this?
Huh?
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me
Remember to add something.
Yeah, I'll just add it in on the end.
Got another tab to open.
Sorry. I meant to add this, but apparently nobody did an article on it. Which doesn't surprise me, because it's that thing that it honestly is not that big of a deal.
Of the laces that you're shot to oblivion.
Oh, god damn it. Right?
Okay.
Anywho.
That one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, we
Order. Frick, I hate when I can't click. Okay. Got it. Held it.
So, Marvel's Avengers has finally showed us their Spider-Man. And he is certainly a Spider-Man.
I mean, It's Insomniac Spider-Man, right?
No. I honestly don't know who is even voicing the Spider-Man.
You know, I just had to say that one.
True. But yeah, he's here. There was a trailer, but there was nothing to the trailer. Except here is Spider-Man, here is his voice. It reminds me of a comic version of him. I think Big Time costume? I think it's in the Insomniac Spider-Man game. The spider reminds me of that one. But otherwise, the gloves kind of remind me of the MCU one. But otherwise, it's the Spider-Man doing the spider things. And a game that's still kicking. My God, it's still kicking. I give them credit. I don't know how much longer that will last, but we'll see.
And to be fair, should it have this long?
I don't know. Grant, it's hard to say because I'm not. Some games have come out the better end by getting that second chance. But I don't know how much leeway we need to give developers on that. Well, developers and publishers, like, at some point we should just not release the game and give it time. And the more we do this,
I see your point in that one.
Yeah.
But the other part of me is like, if it's got the problems like we saw with this game, perhaps it needed some more time before it got released, and maybe we actually should kind of hold them accountable for that one.
Yeah.
Because it's not like it was a case of this completely blindsided them. No, they had an open beta where people, I'm sure, voiced their opinion very strongly.
Yeah.
Because that's the internet. They need to listen, is the problem.
So, speaking of things that maybe should not have come out when they did, the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
Oh.
It kind of matches exactly what I was just saying.
Granted, I did see one glitch that people were showing off, and it's like, no, that's in the original game, which, oh boy. It's the one where apparently if you're, I think, holding the E-brake and then like doing some tight swerving, it elongates the car to ridiculous proportions until you get hit or stop.
Actually kind of funny.
Yeah? Because it's a really slow elongation that you don't notice until you're like, wait, my car's as big as the lane. Wait, now it's as big as the road. What's going on? But yeah, mainly I just had this article because fucking there's more to it than the glitches and stuff, because apparently on the PC version of it, they accidentally left some of the files accessible, like the main files, with comments from Rockstar developers from the original make of the game that were easily accessible to people. So they had to take the game down and then put it back up in order to make sure people didn't have access to that. Because we're talking source code shit.
I mean, okay. To this, I'm gonna say, it's a PC game. Is that really that big of a deal?
I mean, do you want people to see your comments in the code?
I mean, to be fair, all that's actually going to do is make it a lot easier on the modding community.
True. But yeah, there was that. There's been a dozen or so bugs reported. Fucking Matt McMuscle's video on GTA 3 with the audio bug, I was like, how? How is this happening? How the fuck did this rain texture is overlaying on top of everything except water? What is happening? Because from what I'm understanding from people talking about this game, supposedly these are the mobile ports of these 3 games that, I forget the studio that did this port job, but it was given to them and they had to do it in like a year. Or it was like a rush job from the mobile ports of these games. The mobile ports.
So, we got a ported game of a ported game.
Yes, supposedly.
And no one thought that that was a problem?
On a rush job, too. Which makes it even worse.
No one thought that was a problem? I mean, no one really...
It's a mess.
It sounds like it was doomed to start.
Like, I know a couple people from Easy Allies are kind of enjoying it, despite all the problems. But I know some other people, I think I've quoted Digital Foundry on this, on just GTA 3 in this collection. They've only just did a video on 3. They have not done a video on Vice City or San Andreas yet, because of how much ground there is to cover with this. But all of the versions had issues. All of them have performance issues. Like, the Series X and then the PlayStation 4 Pro version played on the PlayStation 5 are your best versions, and those still have performance issues. Those still have hiccups. But I don't know how this happened. Like, damn. This is a what happened video in the making. I'm sure Matt's happy. So yeah, anything else on Krint? I thought it was nonsense.
Huh?
Okay, so you know how everyone wants to try asymmetrical multiplayer these days?
Yeah.
You know how we always have to have a Dragon Ball game every year? So what if 1 + 1 = fish? So announced out of nowhere, this is Dragon Ball The Breakers. This is a 7v1 asymmetrical multiplayer game where one person plays as either Cell, Frieza, or Kid Buu, and the other 7 people are either the pig person I can't think of the name of, Bulma, or some other random schmucks, I guess. And your job as the random schmucks is to not die. The job of the one person is to murder everyone and evolve and get better. Saying that word probably triggered something in someone going, "Oh god, you've just reminded me of evolve." Yes. Because that same concept is here. Because you start as a regular cell, and then you get the semi-perfect cell, and then you get the perfect cell as you absorb more people. And I assume it's the same concept with Frieza and Buu. Which, okay, I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball person, but if those 3 people are the ones, as far as I understand, there's kind of nobody past that point. Like, you ran out of villains that have transformations. I'm pretty sure.
I have zero idea.
I barely have an idea, and I'm pretty sure you're out of options at this point. So I don't know how this is going to go. There's apparently going to be a closed beta soon. There's some Dragon Ball YouTubers I follow that I'll get to see gameplay of from them, because I'm sure they'll get in. But I don't see this going well. Like, I'm sorry, but this is not gonna go well. This is gonna disappear into the ether.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Yes, I said it.
It could turn into Evolve.
I mean, it could evolve into Evolve?
Yes.
Sorry. I couldn't help that one.
Yeah. And, speaking of things I can't believe exist. So you remember that Warner Brothers Smash game that's supposed to be real? Or that was rumored?
No, I don't.
Okay, so to update you.
But aren't they a few years behind on that? Because, you know, Sony done tried that.
Yes, I'm aware. To quote Max on this, apparently everyone has looked at Smash Ultimate being done with their DLC as the time to do your Smash clone.
Really?
Because Nicktoons has done theirs now. And now Warner Brothers is doing theirs, called Multiverses. There is no LeBron James here, unfortunately. But you know who is here? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo that has a fucking Shoryuken. He legitimately has a Shoryuken.
Of course he does.
They literally leaned into the fucking, like, Super Saiyan Shaggy bullshit. I don't know who the fuck this is. Some creature thing that looks like from, like, Ori and the Blind Forest, but it's not. Steven Universe, Garnet, Harley Quinn, Arya Stark, you know, that person from Game of Thrones. Finn, Wonder Woman, Jake, Superman, Batman, Bugs Bunny, and Tom and Jerry. Which, I wish I kept the tweet. But apparently Tom and Jerry's full names have been revealed. And I have to find these because it's dumb.
Would you take anything?
I don't know at this point. So, Tom's full name is Thomas Jasper Tomcat Sr. And Jerry's full name is Gerald Jinx Jerry Mouse. Does the surprise kick in?
No, not really.
Oh. I was about to say, what people are freaking out about is that Tom is a senior. Which means he has a kid.
That was a question that I was sitting there with, but I'm like, you know what? No.
So that means Tom has a kid. Which means Tom is fucked. As the kids say. And I'm like, is that somewhere in the Tom and Jerry lore? That
Probably.
Tom has a kid? We just didn't know that? So yeah. I mean, otherwise, it's a Smash clone. with a big focus on 2v2 and a lot of like interacting moves. Like you can like Wonder Woman has her lasso and she can like rope her partner back onto the stage. And Bugs has the tunnel ability that your partner can also use. So there's a lot of 2v2 focus in this game. But it's still like 1v1 and I think like free-for-all. Let's see. I think this is free to play.
But then how do they make their money?
Costumes, I'm assuming.
Pay to win. Pay to win.
Also, the platforms on this are PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. You notice that there's one missing. Yes, there's no Switch version. You know, a platform
Why?
that has Smash Brothers on it.
Why?
A platform where people would be interested in a Smash Brothers clone.
Why?
I don't know! I don't know why this game exists to start with.
I mean, it exists.
Right.
And because WB way to work the word multiverse in.
Right. So LeBron James is still going to be in this game, right?
I mean DLC.
Fair.
Because, you know, Smash had so many DLC fighters, so they're gonna have to do DLC till the next Smash game.
True.
Because I'm not one of them naive people to be like, oh yeah, Smash is done now. One of Nintendo's cash cows is not done. It will get milked again, just give it a few years.
Like, we're not done. So, last up, it's that time of the year again, folks. It's Game Award season. Time for us to have a vote about who got nominated. So, I don't feel like going through all of these, so we'll just go through, hit some highlights. So, Game of the Year! Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village.
Ooh. That's a tricky one for a change.
Like, I've played Metroid Dread. I really like Metroid Dread. But I gotta pull for my boys Ratchet & Clank.
Well, that, from what I saw about It Takes Two, I think that one's even got a shot.
Yeah.
It's like this might be one of the few times that one's a little closer than normal. Normally it's this is the one that's winning, and here's 4 more to fill the slots.
Yeah. Best Game Direction, Deathloop, Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet & Clank. Ongoing, Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Genshin Impact. Why is this not going to be Final Fantasy 14s? I'm sorry.
Because Fortnite and or Call of Duty.
Probably.
I
Best
hate
Indie.
being that way.
Yeah. Best Indie, 12 Minutes, Death's Door, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, Inscription, Loop Hero. Please don't be 12 minutes. 12 minutes looks like garbage. I have seen an entire playthrough of 12 minutes. No.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen any of them.
I've seen Inscription because Ty has streamed it a whole bunch. It's a really good card game. And I've seen some of Kena Bridge of Spirits, and it also looks really good. Let's see. Best Narrative, Deathloop Takes Two, Life is Strange, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Psychonauts 2. You know what? Apparently Guardians just turned out fine. I've seen a full playthrough of it. It's fine. They actually got it right.
Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah. Let's see. Games for Impact, Before Your Eyes, Boyfriend Dungeon, Choiri, Life is Strange, and No Longer Home. Community support, Apex, Destiny, 14, Fortnite, No Man's Sky. Again, why won't this be 14s? Best mobile game, Fantasian, Genshin Impact, League of Legends Wild Rift, Marvel Future Revolution, Pokemon Unite. Happy you should be disqualified because you are not mobile exclusive games to fucking start with.
Okay. I have a double-edged sword on Unite. I'm just gonna flat out say that one.
Yeah.
Because technically the Switch can be considered mobile.
Fair.
So from a technical aspect, yes. But in realistic, no.
Like, I'm sorry. No, you're disqualified. Genshin Impact, you're fucking disqualified. You're on fucking PC and every other fucking platform. Get the fuck out of here. League of Legends Wild Rift, I don't care. You're a mobile port of a PC game. Get the fuck out. No. I deny you.
I mean, yeah. It's yeah. But yet again, that keeps happening.
Yeah. Best VR AR, Hitman 3, I Expect You to Die 2, Lone Echo 2, RE4, Sniper Elite VR. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this ends up being RE4. Fucking 10, 15-year-old video game gets a mobile port, or gets a VR port, and immediately beats every other, like, made-for-VR game.
That would be fun.
Yep. Let's see, Action Adventure, Guardians, Dread, Psychonauts, Crash and Clank, Village, Role-Playing, Cyberpunk, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, SMT5, Tale of Arise. Do not fucking give Cyberpunk a goddamn award, so fucking help me. That does not deserve a single fucking award.
And
no.
The winner is...
Glock will be mad when he hears this if he listens, but
yep.
No. Denied.
But you know what's bad? I hate being that way, but it might actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Best Fighting, Demon Slayer, Guilty Gear, Multi-Blood, Nicktoon, Virtual Fighter 5. It definitely should not go to Virtual Fighter 5. It's garbage. The netcode on it was apparently garbage, so... Honestly, give it to Guilty Gear. It deserves it. I can't wait for Nicktoons to win this.
Yeah. Best Nintendo, I mean best family.
Let's see, Takes Two, Mario Party, Pokemon, Mario, WarioWare. They should just drop this category because it's just going to end up being a Nintendo game.
Yeah. And realistically, I feel like Mario Party probably should actually get that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really did well.
Yeah.
Sports racing, F1, FIFA, Forza, Hot Wheels, Riders, Republic. Give the Hot Wheels. I demand to give the Hot Wheels because fuck it, let's go. Let's see. Best multiplayer: Back for Blood, Takes Two, Knockout City, Monster Hunter Rise, New World, Valium. Do not give it to New World. Not after all the bullshit I've heard about New World. When you accidentally set a server a month ahead in time and fuck up everyone's progress, I think you've lost the right to an award this year. No. They have fucked up that game so much. No. I deny you that award.
I kind of feel like Back for Blood probably deserves more than what I would be willing to give it, but I don't know. It kind of, when we played a little bit, it kind of felt like a watered down Left 4 Dead kind of.
I would say give it to Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter does really good work.
Yeah.
Give it to fucking Monster Hunter. It deserves all the awards.
I honestly think out of those, probably either Monster Hunter or It Takes Two.
Yeah. Most anticipated: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Starfield. Why the fuck is Starfield on here? You have exactly zero fucking gameplay, Starfield. Don't even fucking be on here. At least every single one of these has fucking gameplay on them. No. No. Denied. I also love how they keep saying it's the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because it has to be the most awkward version of that title.
Yes.
Innovation and accessibility: Far Cry 6, Horizon, Guardians, Ratchet and Clank, The Veil. Content creator of the year: I don't know who any of you people are.
Fine.
There was like the 1 year where I knew, like, I think one person who actually won it, and ever since then, nope, I don't know who the fuck any of you people are. Let's see, best esports game.
Why are we even still fooling with this one? Because it's the same 5 every year.
A, where are the fighting games? B, why the fuck aren't the fighting games in contention here? Fucking hell.
And C, why are we still doing this? It's the same 5 every year.
Yeah, because it's COD, CSGO, Dota, League, Valorant. Blech. Esports people, esports teams, esports coach, esports events. Meh. No fighting game love in any of these esports categories. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I am a non-fighting game player, and I still say bullshit to all of this.
I mean, it is.
So that's it for the news, folks. Releases are not actually that big this time.
Whoops, I was still up at the articles.
It's honestly not that. For once, it's not that big recently. So, 22nd, Dying Light Platinum Edition, Limited Edition for Switch, and Farming Simulator 22 for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4 and 5. On the 23rd, Deer Simulator, your average everyday deer game for Xbox One. Is it that one deer game I've seen Ty stream?
I mean, probably.
Or is that a different deer game? No, this is the deer game I've seen him play. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Game.
I could tell off the title that it sounds exactly like something he would play.
Yeah. Let's see. Death's Door, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Let's Sing 2022 for Switch. That's pretty much it. In terms of highlights. 24th. Oh, I missed a date. Surprisingly. Actually, unsurprisingly. I always miss something.
Yeah, but it's usually not a date.
Yeah. Probably because it was just mixed in there. Let's see, 24th.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something.
What?
Doesn't the way I have it set up copy and paste the formatting? Because I could have swore I set the formatting up to where we wouldn't have to do this.
Yes, but you also made all the text white.
Right, to work on the background.
And I think something goes wonky when I post it in, so I have to take it out of the format and then put it back in. I'd have to relook at what it does, but I think it does something wonky when it gets posted.
Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, I know I did that to try to make that easier.
Yeah. Let's see. 24th, Drizzle Path, Deja Vu for Switch, Poker Club for Switch. 25th, Deer Simulator, your average everyday deer game for PlayStation 4 and Switch. Doctor Who, The Age of Reality for Switch. Robo Shark Rampage for Switch. Let's see, on the 26th, nothing. Nothing of note.
Bunch of Switch titles.
Yeah, and like a PlayStation 4 title. 27th, Farm Quest for Switch. 30th, Cabela's The Hunt and Bass Pro Shops The Strike Combo Pack for Switch. Beyond the Steel Sky for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Captain Toonhead versus the Punks from Outer Space for Oculus Quest. Crysis 2 Remastered for Switch. Doom The Classic Collections for PlayStation 4. Evil Genius 2 World Domination for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, and 5. Oddworld Soulstorm Enhanced Edition for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, and 5. Hank de la Muerte for Switch. On December 2nd, Hot Wheels Unleashed Hot Wheels Pass Volume 1 Batman for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Rubber Bandits for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, and 5. Warhammer 40k Battle Sector for Xbox One Series X and PlayStation 4. And lastly, on the 3rd, Big Brain Academy Brain v Brain on Switch. Danganronpa Decadence for Switch. Disney Magical World 2 Enhanced Edition for Switch. Happy's Humble Burger Farm for Xbox One Series X and PlayStation 4 and 5. And that is pretty much it. It is the end of the year. We are short on stuff.
Yep.
Which takes us to quick draws, and holy shit, this show has made a splash. Like, I know there's supposed to be the new live-action Cowboy Bebop show, but by God, I've heard so many people talk about this show. For those that don't know, Arcane League of Legends is League's attempt at an animated show that's on Netflix. Weirdly, not all the episodes were up at once. They did batches of like 3 to 4 episodes weekly for like 3 weeks. And essentially, this is an origin story for Caitlyn, V, Jinx, Victor, Jace, Echo, and probably a couple other people I don't remember. Because if you know these people from League, you kind of see their trajectories in the show, and you just kind of have to buckle up and see how it ends. Because, like, the first 4 episodes are just Caitlyn and Jinx as kids. Like, just them for 4 episodes. Or 3 episodes, I forget which. But it's pretty well animated. It's pretty well voice acted. It's actually really good. I'm honestly surprised. Like, they put time and effort into this, and then ended the show on a massive cliffhanger, but they have announced the season 2, which good. Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. I would like to see more. But have you seen any of this?
No, I haven't.
I would say give it a shot via whatever means you choose. Be honest. Like, I know people have problems with Netflix at the moment, justifiably so, and people probably have long-standing issues with Riot that are also justifiably so. So, choose your means. I will not say no to whatever means you choose to view this series, if you choose to view it at all. But it is worth the shot. Although I will say, if you are photosensitive, be warned, there are several dozen scenes in this that are a little... could trip your photosensitivity. Specifically, they're all Jinx scenes. Like, later on in the show. That will probably trigger your photosensitivity to some degree. So, fair warning on that one. But, that's all I had. You did not have a quick draw, correct?
Correct.
Alright, then that will do it for us this week. Tomorrow, we end off Dino with the final 5 fucking episodes. It was not as much as a chore as I thought it would be.
Really?
It kind of feels like this 5-part finale, weirdly enough. Like, it's just this one continuous story for, like, the entire 5 episodes. But we end off Dino tomorrow. Wednesday, we continue Metroid Prime. Thursday, I continue Okami. Saturday, we do actually continue Mario Galaxy this time. And next Sunday, we start our watch through of Ryuki via the folks over at Shout Factory via their Tokusatsu network of streaming services. So, folks, if you like what you're seeing, drop a follow. We appreciate. Chipping away at that Filigo. At Teach You Soon on Twitter gets you updates when we're live. Next page point Discord chat. It's a Discord thing. Drop by, say hi. See you tomorrow.